Chapter 9. The Science Behind Baglamukhi. Psychological and Neurological Aspects. The practice of Baglamukhi has been traditionally associated with spiritual and metaphysical realms, but contemporary perspectives also explore its potential psychological and neurological implications. While empirical studies directly linking Baglamukhi to brain functions are limited, there are speculations and observations that can be considered. Mental focus and attention. The repetitive chanting or meditation associated with the Baglamukhi mantra might contribute to heightened mental focus. Such practices often involve concentrated attention, which, over time, might enhance cognitive focus and concentration, possibly reflected in improved attentional control. Stress reduction and emotional well-being. Though empirical studies on Baglamukhi's effects on stress reduction are scarce, there's a possibility that the practice might aid in stress management. Meditation and mantra chanting, similar to Baglamukhi's practice, have demonstrated stress-reducing effects in various studies, potentially contributing to emotional well-being. Neuroplasticity and cognitive enhancement. It is hypothesized that repetitive recitation or meditation could influence neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself and form new neural connections. This phenomenon could potentially contribute to cognitive enhancement and learning abilities. However, direct evidence linking Baglamukhi to neuroplastic changes is yet to be explored. Mood regulation and emotional processing. The spiritual and calming nature of mantra practice may have implications for emotional regulation. Practices like these might influence emotional processing and regulation by potentially modulating brain regions associated with emotional control and regulation, such as the amygdala. Spiritual practices and brain function. Studies on meditation and spiritual practices have shown effects on brain function. It's possible that similar mechanisms are at play during Baglamukhi's practice. Some studies suggest changes in brain waves, particularly alpha and gamma waves, during meditation, which might relate to increased focus and a sense of calmness. While the direct scientific exploration of Baglamukhi's effects on psychology and neurology is relatively limited, the practices associated with the mantra could potentially have implications for mental well-being and cognitive processes. Future studies may delve deeper into the neurological and psychological impacts of such spiritual practices, shedding more light on their potential benefits.